Thank you very much, anchor of this show. Actually, garments industry in Bangladesh, this has been the one of the most growing sectors in our economic perspective and sectors. Yes, economic perspective, and this sector is contributing larger amount of foreign currency for the overall development of our country infrastructure, especially the infrastructural development and making any specific fiscal policies. Anyway, the situations of garments industry after the very good wake up of Rana Plaza collapse recently happened at the center point, capital city of Dhaka. There has been the global concern about the condition of our garments workers situations and safety and security concern. There has been a major wake-up call. There has been the wake-up call for about the perception of our country to the global concerns. So many problems is happening. As you know, this is happening very developing countries, and in many areas we are not so be developed yet now. Especially garments industry has been now more oriented in technical and some other collaborative efforts upgrading oriented industry. So we have to put into huge pressure in this case, and we have to be developed in this way, as well as an other integral part of developing in this sector. We have to fix up
in this passage. If you can realize that there is a person that there are some works in Bangladesh who is going going for the robot, and robot is doing such type of work which was employed for the employees. A few days back we saw it that in the restaurant there is a robot and people are anxiously want there to get support from service from robot. What do you think about the condition? If if our employers or laborers are unemployment in situation, and we are emphasizing on technology, and in some cases we are doing such kind of thinking in robot, what will be the remedies of overall development of the sector?
Yes, there is very talk of the time nowadays, because other parts of the globe they are advancing. So comparing to their these advancing conditions, circumstances, Bangladesh will not stand in a fixed position. So we have to be technically upgraded. So, but problem will be large number of our employees, because this is a country of labor extensive. So large number of employees and laborers especially who do not have any specific training and knowledge about high-tech devices. So they'll be unemployed. At the same time, this will not be possible in a radical way, because Bangladesh, most of the businessmen and initiators, they do not have sufficient amount of money to install high-tech devices, as well as if they in a few number, if they install these high-tech devices in their technical process and manufacturing process, then it will be quite impossible to maintain that machineries, because we need for that some technical staffs. So we are not producing in a greater number that technical staff. So it will be very difficult for Bangladesh for maintaining the technical upgradations. So considering these issues, we can say yes, Bangladesh must have to be technically upgraded, but it will not be possible within a very short time. So but it will be very alarming news for our garments workers, especially for our semi-skilled or non-skilled employee who are not technically advanced. So that will be very alarming news for them. Today or tomorrow they will be unemployed. So vocational and TAFE learning institution that can be opened.
In this regard, Bangladesh is doing well. Bangladesh is exporting some labor forces in several countries. Maybe a few days back, there maybe 6,000 and women employees went to Qatar for garments industry, and they really don't expend much. Maybe they have taken a token and of 50 taka like this, and government is recruiting them on those kind of garments on Muslim countries. You know, in why Muslim countries? Because it belongs to our values. Because also when they will reach to another countries which have no culture of Muslims. And as far I know, I have a cousin who few days back went there, and I talked with her what the condition. He talked to me that the condition of whole industry is good, and the industry owners has given the scope of eating and as well as living, and their lifestyle is so high, and they needn't buy anything from outside, and if they work like Bangladesh, they will make money of 30,000 taka per month, and this is
good enough.
Good enough if she has no more costs. But this is for female
only
workers.
Yes, that is also very good symptom for us, because in this purpose we are earning a huge amount of foreign currency. Remittance is increasing. That is very good sign, good symptom in our economic criteria.
Most of the laborers were there who have minimum 5 years experience in R&D sectors of Bangladesh. Okay, so no
minimum experience is needed.
Inexperienced people are there.
Yes, yeah, that is very progressive issue for Bangladesh, and it will be very helpful and very hopeful news for our country. But simultaneously, maybe this is my opinion, actually I'm not telling in generally, my opinion is because Bangladesh has been crossed the green line of being a developing country a few days back, so it will be maybe a matter of prestige hampering issues, while Bangladesh is sending huge number of female workers in other developed countries. This is one issue, and secondly you can say that is the employees, those are going for other countries, especially the Arabian countries. This is evidence that they are not working very good work or standard work. They are working the bottom line works. So people of the developed countries, they are being technically so upgraded, technically so developed, so they are doing all the activities.
You can think in this way that they are experienced, they are going to another countries for upholding their own countries, and they are getting much money from here. So I think this is not. I think this is not prestige issue, because when we are experienced, we are going for visiting professor in a university in abroad. They are not treated like this. So women are going there, but they are going there for their families full sufficient issues. And after 5 years or something like this, they will come back to Bangladesh, and they will invest their money for their business. So I think you can think in another way when you are thinking about prestige issue.
Yes, that is also very true, and this is very good symptom. I said that. Yes, and I want to add with you.
When few female workers are going here and there as servants. That's the problem. When they are going there as servants, they are pressurized, and they are sometimes physically assaulted, and then back to home. But when the experience and expertise, expert people go there, the government is ensuring the facilities and look after the whole situation, and the government is because this is also a prestige of government, because when normally government is giving this kind of opportunities, is this is good for them, for whom, for our government. But when after going there, they are punished by, or they are physically tortured, then media and full world will just see in another eyes to Amali government. So government has also that kind of intention not to overflow this condition. Okay.
Yes, true. And simultaneously, people who are doing business very good in Bangladesh, they have to set up their minds for opening some new business opportunities in our country, where a large number of unemployed persons, they can get the opportunities for earning sources, as well as government, not only government, but also the other institutions from the society background, from the social concerns. More and more number of people, they have to come forward for opening new business scopes. So they must have to be entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurial skills, entrepreneurial mindset up, this can actually create a lot of opportunities for Bangladesh. So nowadays Bangladesh is facing a crisis because majority number of graduates, they are seeking for taking the means of their earnings as a job. Yes, but they are not thinking alternatively.
Well, we have to finish this program within 1 minute.
Okay.
Just please, if you have any mentionable thing to the audience, you can do that.
Okay. Yes, I would like to say our audience, Bangladesh is a very growing country nowadays, so there is no scope for undermining this country technically, industrially, and in business sectors we are increasing, as well as the foreign remittance. Lots of people, they are doing very well in other countries, and they are contributing a lot of efforts for developing their economic sectors. So this is a very good image for Bangladesh. So we are not lagging behind, or we are not in a back-footed state nowadays. So people are doing very well, and as well as this is not the end. People, we have to be more progressive in case of being entrepreneur, and especially for the graduates and tender-aged students, they have to become forward for opening new challenge, for opening new businesses. Government can help here. They can provide some monetary facilities, but these collaborative and zygoting efforts, that can create the very good hope of life for Bangladesh.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rafiq, for the encouraging speech. I think from this program, audiences, viewers will learn from it, and they will exercise in their life to proper development of the country according to the Bangladesh, which was dreamed by the liberation
period, father of nation,
as well as the freedom fighters of the country. We will see better Bangladesh in future. In this conclusion, we want to end here. Thank you all the audiences for staying with us for a few minutes, and we will come back tomorrow. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
I have